Boy, I have not heard that beat in a while. Damn. Been too long, people. We apologize, bro. We apologize. It even took us a bit to get everything back together. Guys, hello and welcome to the End2End Football Podcast. As you can see, not a lot has changed. I'm down here, the same as I was last year. So, not a good weekend for me. SAS, I know you must be enjoying yourself right now, 4 games in.
It is what it is right now, isn't it? But I am enjoying myself.
Kuda, you've been away for a while. I think the fans, everyone needs to just say congratulations to you. They don't need to know why. Just say congrats.
Bro, they need to know why, bro. They can see the bling on the thing, you know, like that. Come on, you know what I mean? I had to do that.
Man signed a long-term contract.
Here we go, confirmed. You know what I mean? Here we go, confirmed. You gotta make sure. The people them know. Otherwise, man don't get his dinner tonight. You know, like that.
Woo! Boy, man said, one club, one player, done.
And it was a lifetime contract.
Lifetime contract, big man. Lifetime contract. Them
almost like Chelsea, bro. That's
what I was about to say. Them clear contracts, like you know what I mean. Them Chelsea contracts, you know, like that.
Yeah.
It is
all right,
what it is.
Let's get this over and done with. I gotta do this twice this night as it is. Yeah, the big talking point is the 3-0 drumming by Man City to Man United. I'm going to give the floors to you two. I will start my conversation afterwards. I want to see where you two go with it.
Me, I ain't going nowhere until I hear what you've got to say.
No. It can't be that because I go on for too long. So it's only right that I get the questions or what I'm going to answer by you two. What you guys do? You guys, I'm sure you watched the game or some of it. What you say? What did you see?
Some of it. Okay, I'll start it off. Yeah, my analysis is all over the place, so don't expect some concise analysis. Yeah, analysis. But you know, when you see the Man United-fication of players.
Oh yeah, that's a great place to start. Yeah, go on.
I saw Mbeumo. Yeah, we saw what Mbeumo was dealing with at Brentford. Who is this guy?
Twin.
You put on that shirt, yeah. There's one shot, yeah. I'm not even a United fan, yeah, but this shot was disgusting work. Like, even I almost started shouting at my screen. I'm not even a fan. I was so disgusted by this shot. Threw on goal. Didn't even hit the target. Yeah?
You've done that twice, by the way.
I'm like, but what does this have to do with the we'll get to the manager. But I'm like, I can't blame the manager for you blazing the ball over the bar. Do you know what I mean? You've just got the chance. What is it? It's got to be the shirt. It's got to be something with that shirt. Because Cunha stocks right now are growing because he's not playing. Because if he was playing out there, his stocks would be plummeting as well.
I don't even think you can say growing. You have to leave it as balanced, neutral. It's not growing. It's definitely not growing.
United fans were celebrating Sesko. Yeah, he got his start. I mean, man are running banter talking about, Gyökeres plays like he's got jeans on and that. What's my man dealing with? He's out there with them in the true religions, blood.
Not really. Gyökeres has got 3 goals, isn't it?
Boy, maybe, but Gyökeres got the flexible jeans. You know that they're a bit more flexible. Sesko's got that thick material.
Sesko's got the ultra tight.
Yeah, because Sesko, yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. Yeah, or like I said, my analysis is going to be all over the place. Yeah, but one of the things that I look at as soon as I see a United team sheet, yeah, I look at that 2-man midfield and I'm disgusted. Do you get what I mean? As soon as I see like 2 players in midfield, who was it? This Remind me again. Who's the two man in midfield?
This time, this
Sorry?
week,
Bruno and Ugarte.
on someone. So
Yeah, Bruno and Ugarte. And again, the Man Unitedification of players. Ugarte, now I'm not going to say he was some great player at PSG or anything, because otherwise he'd have still been there. Yeah? However, this is even worse. He's going downhill. And if you notice something about players when they join United, the first 2 games, it looks like, oh, you know what? Yeah, this guy, he looks decent still. Yeah. United makes some improvements.
Yeah.
As it progresses, they start to blend into the foolishness. Yeah, they just start to blend into the nonsense. Yeah.
I didn't expect you to say that. You know that.
blending is actually probably the worst description my man could have used.
You know how rude that is, blood. Oh my days. Yeah, I've already stuck you know. All right, go on, carry on anyway.
Yeah. I'm just seeing players blend in. Like I won't say I was excited by United signings, yeah, but I was thinking, you know what? The attack was a problem last season. Like they couldn't score goals. I mean, everything is a problem over there, but the attack was just disgusting. You know what I mean? Like it's like, bro, this man ain't scoring in a month of Sundays, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, which player did I big up the most? You know, the player I bigged up the most from Man United last season, maybe last season and a half, Ahmad. That was the most pathetic performance I've ever seen from Ahmad. Yeah, he was disgusting work. I was like, right, he was rising above the foolishness and actually looking like a half decent player. But it's got to you. The infection is got in. Yeah, he's like that. You know when you watch a zombie film and the guy gets bitten and he hides the bite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro's been hiding the bite, you know. now he's unleashed full United zombie mode and he's looking foolish on that pitch, bro. Like it's disgusting work.
Blending in as well.
Yeah, yo, he's blending in, bro. He's now another zombie, bro. It's absolutely pathetic. I don't understand what is going on over there. I'll repeat again. My analysis is going to be all over the place. Yeah. Then we go to the manager. I mean, as I said, the 2-man midfield. Bruno. When has this ever worked? In midfield. Bruno didn't work when he was tried in a midfield 3. Let alone a 3. Let alone a 2, sorry. Yeah. Then you put him against Ugarte, who's, I don't know what he's on. Right? And you have to think to yourself, Bruno has covered up a lot of foolishness from past United managers. He's looking ultra terrible right now. Yeah, he's looking ultra terrible. You can't even get the Bruno bailouts right now. Yeah, because he's looking so dead.
But you wonder why that is, though. The man's been asked back to come back and defend. He ain't got that in it.
And the system in this 2-10s, I don't know what they are. They're 2-10s, are they 2 wingers? You know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting gaslit. I feel like someone's gaslighting me. I feel like someone is telling me they're 2-10s, but when I watch it, I see 2 wingers here. And I'm like, you lot are starting to insult my intelligence here. These tacticals and this fancy stuff is really irritating my soul. Yeah? Because everyone keeps saying it. The 2-10s, I watch the game and I'm seeing 2 wingers.
So how can I explain this? They're meant to be 2-10s, right? They start off as 2-10s. But in the Porto system, one of them was a winger because one of them will go out wide and they try to overload one area, then they work it back in. So initially, it essentially is basically like, when PSG had Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar.
Mm-hmm.
They're never coming back. And all they do is really take the half spaces, not the wing space. The
you know what? The thing is,
you're looking at me.
What you're saying, and what you're saying, I get the point you're making. It makes a lot of sense. But you know where you went wrong there? Is the personnel that you mentioned. It's just disgusting work. Even though your point is valid, but when I heard Neymar, Mbappe, Messi in a United context, I just thought,
listen, let's be real here, right? I am not putting our front 3 in that company. I'm trying to give you an imagery, right, of where those 3 would usually be on the pitch when they were doing a build-up for PSG. They were all very central. There was always probably usually Messi in the middle, and he will come and drop down, and those two will come out wide and go in. So Amorim's version is they're in, and then one might go out wide depending where the ball is, and that's the problem.
Of what the people that have the they know the ball knowledge, guys. Yeah, I'll put my hands up here. I'm not a ball knowledge guy, yeah, because like I said, I hear 2 10s, I hear inverted, I hear all these fancy words, yeah. But when I watch the game, I'm like, oh, that guy's playing in the wing, that guy's playing in midfield. So all these fancy terms, yeah. But you just see the same thing. I don't see any revolutionary thing from these. I'm just moving away from Amorim, yeah. Even from some of the other managers as well. Managers reinventing roles that we've seen from before and just naming it new fancy stuff.
Do you know what? It's when you look, it's the FIFA effect or football manager effect. Actually, no, I think I'm going to say football manager effect, right? Yes, the coaches are all these new age coaches. They're trying to rebrand stuff, but you know when you, especially FIFA, I'm going to say FIFA because I played it today, right? When you put someone on the left wing, and all of a sudden you got inside forward, wide creator. Was it wide? And then it's winger. Yeah. Then it's wide. It's like, bro, you're on the left-hand side. Figure it out as the game goes along, innit? If you could come inside and shoot, inside forward. If you have to stay out there and dribble and then cross, winger. If you have to, I don't know, Messi.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example, a simple example. Yeah, Eze, for example. Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Eze, he's kind of a 10, it's kind of a thing. No, Eze is a winger that don't run like a winger, yeah, but he plays on the wing. He just glides past players in a different way. He just plays a little bit different, but he's a winger. He's not a number 10. He's not threading passes through, yeah, like a number. In my opinion, what a number 10 is, yeah. That's just maybe I'm just old school. What I expect a number 10 to be. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, he's not that fast, so yeah, let's say he's a 10. No, bro, he's a winger. Yeah, let
me even make it simpler, because this is how I understood it until I started getting into all this malarkey stuff. Ooh, someone's headset is terrible. Is that mine?
No.
That's someone else's. Sure, that might be yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. So all this time, for all I've known is you're either a winger or you're a right midfielder. David Beckham, right midfielder. Up and down the line, putting crosses in. White midfielder, nothing special. Then they started saying, oh, wingers, which is where you start bringing in Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, and all the rest. They didn't really stay out wide. No. They had a bit of freedom to come in a little bit to try and score goals. For me, that should be enough. That should be enough. There should be no more descriptions other than that. And if you look at the areas that some of, especially this game, if you put Ahmad and Mbuemo, essentially they're both wingers. But wingers in the old sense, not left midfield or right midfield. They're just wingers, which means they can come inside, they can try and create, they can do all the stuff. But if you start doing inside forwards, attacking mid, half wing midfielder, that's a new one I've seen. And I'm like,
one time I heard a man say register. I just locked off the whole app. I just said, you know what? Now, and you're not even like European, bro. Yeah, he's a Donny from London. You're talking about register. Stop it, man.
And then there's other terms for centre backs and all the rest of that stuff, right? I couldn't give a crap about any of this stuff.
But right? I say this here, and I say my analysis is all over the place. But I say all this fancy stuff here because once again, you see your manager when it comes to the press conference after the game. I listen to him. I'm like, you almost have me there if I didn't know what the result was.
I said you almost had me.
Yeah, because in isolation, when I listen to him talking, I'm like, oh, this guy sounds like he knows what he's talking about. But when I look at the results, I'm like, yeah, but I don't know though. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it sounds nice, but your results are telling me something else. He's looking very, very, very fraudulent. He's looking very fraudulent.
Yeah, at this point, it's quite frank. I think I got to this point with Ted Hag as well. Quicker with Amorim. I understand you want to play your system, your principles, or whatever it is to the core, and you're willing to die on the sword for it. And it's the same thing I said about Ten Hag. You play this way, die this way, then that's it. It's done. There's nothing else. anyone can do to help you. You want to die this way. The difference is Ten Hag changed it for the last 5 games and that FA Cup final. And that gave him the extra time for him to get to stay on. My biggest problem, if this ends, right, I have 2 big problems, right? One, why have you done the Ten Hag thing and let him go into the season and have summer? Ten Hag is slightly different because that would have been free the 3rd summer he had when you knew you wanted to chop him off. Then, in fact, it's 3 things. Then in that summer, you interviewed this same guy that you have now and made the decision we can't hire him because he wants to make too much changes. Same thing that Liverpool said. Same thing. There was another club that said it in Germany. I always forget
about that Liverpool thing. They said nah.
They said he wants to make too much changes. They want to keep on the same line.
You know what? Yeah, obviously this is hindsight. Yeah, so I'll say that this is hindsight. It's a wonderful thing. This is a hindsight is a wonderful thing comment. Yeah, but the fact that he looked at that Liverpool team and said, "Yo, I need to make wholesale changes." Yeah, and my man came in, didn't even make barely any changes and won the league. Yeah, just shows. Oh my days, he would have butchered that club. You know?
And this is the problem with, and it goes like there's so many people at fault here, right? And I haven't even spoken about the players yet. Wait till I start pulling up the pictures that I have. Yeah,
there's one guy that was at the scene of every crime. Yeah.
Wait till I pull out the picture. The worst thing is, I need you to watch the show I'm going to do afterwards because I've got several pictures, right? Several, bro. Didn't even take me.
I say, sir, your DNA is. We found your DNA at the cross.
Right. All right. So we quickly go to that. From the board. You didn't pick him in the summer because you said you wanted to make too much changes. So hire him in October or November, whenever it was the stupidest idea in the world, right? Then you hired him after he said, "I'm not changing." If anything should be waving red flags to you, is that comment, "I'm not changing." That means no matter the scoreline, no matter the results, no matter where we are, I'm not changing. That is a crazy thing for a manager to say to a board, you know, whilst they've just sacked a manager who also had the same idea, then changed, then gave him. So all of that.
And the thing is, the funny thing is, that manager that left, because I saw there was some nasty work fans that were like, well, Ten Hag was better, but then we see what he did over there. Do you know what I mean? with his Liz Truss tenure in the Bundesliga, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? How many games of the Bundesliga have even been?
And then they won the moment he left. They won the first game 3-1. I'm just saying, yeah. In fact, that whole week was 3 managers got sacked, all ex-United. Ole, Jose, and Ten Hag to complete it.
And this goes now to my final point. Yeah. As I said again, my analysis is all over the place. I said this is time ago. No one probably remember this, yeah. But there's a one stream where we had KG on, and he was arguing about Carlo, yeah. When I was saying Carlo out, right? And I said this comment. I said the problem United fans have is that you've had the same manager for too long. It's skewed your view of football. Not everyone, yeah, but a lot of the fans. It's skewed their view of football. There's still this hope that we're gonna get this manager who's gonna come in, fix it up from the bottom. He's gonna be here for 5 years, 6 years, build this thing, and it's like, this is not modern football.
The Alex Ferguson effect.
This is the Alex Ferguson effect. Yeah, there's still this hope that, obviously, the hope of another Ferguson that stays 20 years or whatever. Yeah, even the most deluded, United fan is like, yeah, bury that one. But there's still this hope of, yeah, we're gonna have this manager that comes in. Yeah, he's gonna be there. 5 seasons, 6 seasons. You will be lucky in this day and age, yeah, where you got so much money at stake for not finishing in European places, yeah, for a manager to stay this long, yeah. And that goes now to my final point that I'm trying to make, which is sack these managers, yeah. This whole, but we've sacked that one, and then we're gonna sack this one. But then we sacked it. It's not working, bro. If you go to a barber shop, yeah, and the barber mashes up your hairline, you're gonna go to a different one. If that one mashes up your hairline, you're gonna go to a different one. If the next one mashes up your hairline, you're gonna go to a different one. If the next one mashes up your hairline again, are you gonna be like, you know what? I've changed 3 barbers, they've all mashed up my hairline, yeah. So I might as well just stick with this one in it and just hope that it works out, because changing the barber is not working. No, bro, you better change until you find a good one. And unfortunately, that's what you have to do. Look at Chelsea. Chelsea's an example.
Yeah.
How many managers have they had?
There is another angle to add to that as well, right? Try and get someone that has a long-term CV of success. Because what the names I'm hearing now, right? Don't get me wrong. One of them I actually agree with, and you're going to be annoyed.
Like this guy. Yeah. Sorry. Put the last comment up. No, the one below.
Oh. Yourself. Well, I can't take off the hat now, but that's what I do with it. But it's a very simple guy. No, but like, it's also. So we've had 2 oldies. I don't know. Well, I think oldies. Yeah, let's just say in. 3.
Yeah.
So it's a Moisey, LVG, sorry, LVG, and Jose, who's probably middle age, if you want to put it that way. But I think everyone could see Joe. Excuse me. I think everyone could see Jose was on a decline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we went to go and get Ollie. Let's be real.
What a time.
Did not really have the credentials. Yeah. Then we got Double R for about 6 months. Had the credentials in another role within a club, not a manager.
Yeah, but Ole would never done too badly though.
Everyone failed because we're still doing This Is United talk, right? the goal is a league, right? So quite frankly, whether they like it or not, everyone failed in the big term. But if you look at a smaller term, then we should never have got rid of Jose, because he was definitely the writer guy that we could have had. 2 trophies in his first season, almost won a challenge for the league to a certain point the second season against the Man City team, right? Okay, third season we just leave it as that. I don't know where. I don't even know where we were.
Yeah, but you see the problem with Jose.
So let me finish this. We weren't even as low as all the managers we've had now when we were Jose and we sent him off, sent him on his bike, right? Then you had Double R. Sorry, then you had Ole. Similar thing, just couldn't win. And then you had Ten Hag. Ten Hag had managing 2 other clubs in the Dutch league, right? Then you hired AMORIM. AMORIM has managed 2 clubs in the Portuguese league. And now people are talking about Areola. And I'm looking at it going, the last 3 managers have asked for intensity from this squad. Yes, we've got new players, but quite key of the symptom of this United curse, right, is very much they don't work hard enough. They're not intense, right? Man City outran us in midfield. You could turn around and say all your excuses about there's 1 there, there's 3 versus 2. But even when they were in front of them, they ran past them to end up behind them, untracked half the time. We got 3 centre-backs. Not one of them could stop Haaland from running. Not one of them got a yellow card to stop Haaland from running.
Offside trap that you were doing in your own half? Like,
I don't even know. I've got picture
in the opponent's half.
Sean, I'm going to let you talk, Sean. I'm just going to start getting my pictures up because it's time to deep dive into the bullshit that I watched, bro.
I know you can get your pictures up, but there's a little trial for you. Obviously, we don't have much time today, yeah. But you need to come, on the. Do you know what I mean? We're putting charges on you this week.
On me?
I'm prosecuting you today. I am prosecuting you today. Today, you're getting prosecuted. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And why you get prosecuted, is because you know better. So when someone knows better, they need extra lashings because they know better. Yeah? They know better than what they're doing. Yeah. You are a nasty criminal. You need to be
harsh. You got a bit there, but go ahead.
No. You are a criminal. Yeah, because towards the end of last season, I was on here and I said, "What is your expectation coming into the new season?"
The
You
smirk is
said-
coming, boy.
You said top 6. I almost fell off this chair. Yeah. I said, top 6.
Actually, wait, correction, because we
no. Let's not
hold on
do
1 second.
correction.
I need to explain.
You get your chance to defend
Okay,
yourself.
go on.
Yeah, you get your chance to defend yourself. It's a fair trial, right? You sat here and said top 6. I was like, I listed all the teams that I said will finish above you. Yeah, and you still somehow clinged onto this top 6. And I said, bro, if the end of last season was looking promising, I could even maybe understand. But there's nothing about last season that said we're moving in any kind of positive direction. Yeah? Even how the season ended. You said top 6. There was literally nothing. Not even like, oh yeah, you won the Europa League. And it's like, oh yeah, you got the, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, we won the trophy, yeah, blah, 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 blah. No, you lost to Tottenham in the final. Yeah? You finished below Crystal Palace. This is where we're at right now, yeah? And then you said, hey, top 6. Or guy at the top.
Okay. When you let me defend this comment.
Please, I want to hear your reasoning behind this.
No. Forget the reasoning for a second, right? Because we haven't had a show for a long time. And if we had, I would have changed that thinking like I have in other online channels. Yeah. So I said the best we can get is top 6, right? There are other people. No. I'm telling you this now, Kuda. Yeah. Hey, Riri, back me up if you can in the comments. There are other people saying top 4 minimum. There was even 2 crackheads, right? That said if we get a new goalkeeper, we have, and a new midfielder, okay, fine, we didn't get that, but the other players are still there. There was even a crackhead that said we're going to title charge, right? And within those comments,
objection, Your Honor. And my objection, I'll just say my objection. You can carry on. My objection to that, yeah. What we have here is a defendant that stole some money. Yeah, this defendant has stolen 10 bags.
What?
Yeah. Oh no, let me finish. The defendant has stolen £10,000 and he's sitting on the stand saying, "But Your Honor, this guy stole 100K, and that one stole a million."
Wait, no, that's not what I'm doing, by the way.
No. You are on trial.
I needed to paint a picture.
You need to
and
pay
then
for your
go to
crimes.
the key part I'm going to say, right? Within these talks, I've only said I want us to finish in the top half, and the maximum that I could hope for is top 6. So basically, from 6 to 10, I'm happy if he finishes there.
Nah,
right?
If you said that, you wouldn't be on trial. I can promise you that.
No, but this is what I'm saying. When I said it to you the first time, we've had no show since, you know.
No. But hold on. It's not about we had no show. Even at that moment, it was a diabolical take. Yeah. And even at that time, for you to say top 6, the charges are being put. Yeah? Because even at that time, there's nothing at that moment, yeah, that tells me that you would have done top 6. So I don't know what this whole but this is happening.
See my name. It said A New Hope. That's why I started.
That's new.
And now I thought maybe, right? That should let you know how times have changed.
All right. So can I ask a question now?
Yes, boss.
Are you Amran in or out now? You still 50-50?
I'm in a position where, and I'll be honest, there's no in and out, right? It's as simple put as this. I am sure this brother has 5 games left, if that.
Is this how much you're giving?
Almost 100% sure if he loses the next 2, Chelsea, and I think it's Brentford, right? I even think he'll be chopped there.
To be honest, I don't see you beating Chelsea. Do you know why I don't see you beating Chelsea? Because you see that rat that you lot sold to them. Watch what his performance he's going to try and put on against you lot. I don't see it. I really don't see it. And you know it as well. And you know he's scandalous. He will sue you up, boy. Watch.
See, the problem I have as well, to add, is that they couldn't even beat Brentford either. And I know they're in a better
this...
position than us.
Hold on. When did AMORIM come in?
October, November?
So he's there from October, right?
I'll even help you. He's had 38 games.
Okay, he's had 38 games.
And how much has he won?
This prediction was made.
You don't even want to know.
No, hold on. This prediction was made around the 36 game mark. So there's about a couple of weeks to end the season. Has he won 2 Premier League games in a row?
No.
Oh, of course not.
Right. But you, with your delusion, and this is why you're on trial, you told me top 6.
So
bear in mind, this is before one sign. This is before one sign.
As a fan of this great club, what did you actually want me to do?
If you had said what you said today and said, you know what, I think we're going to finish between 6th and 10th. Yeah, I would say, you know what, you're a bit hopeful, but I don't think that's delusion. But to say you were full chest top 6, yeah, full chest top 6, and I said I've not seen anything from this team and this manager.
If I remember correctly, a couple of those last shows, I had alcohol on my table. Yeah. So I think that the alcohol affected my thinking. And the inside of me, the fighter, wanted me to believe that my team are also fighters.
You know what they say?
As my closing statement, the defendant has just admitted that he was drinking on the job.
Look.
Yeah, the defendant has admitted he's drinking on the job.
On trial, bro. Put these men on trial.
Listen, VH, yeah, like we can't take him seriously. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise he'll be in the gulag permanent. No way to come out.
These are the man you need to put on trial, bro.
Yeah?
What's that to do with me?
No. But what did I say at the beginning? I said you are on trial because you know better.
I think I was heavily influenced by heartache. You know, my personal life is not going great either as well. So that this is all a lot of pressure on me.
Nah,
I'm even like, I can't do that because I can't do that as a joke, to be honest. But let's just say they got a lot of pressures on my mind. You know what I mean? So I have to come out fighting. I have to come out swinging. You have to come out fighting, bro.
Okay.
Shut up, VH. Shut up. Hey, whilst we're still on United, yeah, I need to put some steals out. Right? Again, I am not defending AMORIM. I just need to make this clear. I am now saying, like I said before, the whole switch on Tenor, if you're going to do this your own way, right, and play this way and pick certain players, yeah, and you're gonna die on that sword, that's on you, big man. Because even I am like going, okay, there's some things that you could have made better for that game against Man City, right? And I'm just gonna go through some images that I think are key to a lot of the goals. Yeah,
you go on.
Yeah, I don't know who done this, Christian. If it was you, good luck to you, mate. I will never give you
AMORIM Protection Agency. Yo, that agency is working overtime, but that agency is busy, man. Yo. I don't know how you even got time to be commenting on YouTube, you know, are busy, right?
Yeah. So I can't do the clips,
yeah.
Right? Because I've got in trouble already for violations, yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. Riri, thank you very much for making that clear. Well, but it's really important.
Those people get a longer sentence in it. You get, you know, what I mean, your sentence that's worthy of the top 6 claim. That's all it is. You know what I mean?
So these are, you guys can see my mouse here. Fantastic. Because I couldn't be bothered to do the line. Yeah, but it's really important to see this. Yeah. So according to Bruno's interview after the match, this guy, Rodri, by the way, whoever fucking decided this, I don't even care about the language thing. Whoever decided it is the thickest person on this planet. Rodri was apparently the trigger. So every time Rodri gets the ball, someone is meant to go out in midfield and go to him. Then someone from defense is meant to step up. Fine. I have seen that performed before. I've actually seen Alonso do that for his team. Obviously, he won the league. So I can see where he's doing that thinking. But why I have a problem here is that there is no person pressing him. And this guy that's obviously going to get the ball And I mean obviously, because anyone that's played football at a decent level knows if you get the opportunity to pass the ball and cut out two players, you fucking pass the ball. It's not on if, buts, or maybe. Even in lower divisions, we do this, right? So he's obviously going to get the ball. He's going to get the ball in time, space. No one's going to bother him. Why am I angry about this? One, according to your plan, he's meant to be pressed. Can you see anyone pressing him? No. Right?
Is that number 16 at the bottom left? Yeah.
That is Ahmad.
What is he doing in that thing? His position is kind of egregious, because I don't know. I think he's just watching the game with us.
That's Sesko.
What is he actually doing?
Hey, you know what? Sorry. Yeah, he's not the worst at watching the game. Ball watching. He's not the worst. That's what we call it. Ball watching.
It's a big gap there, boy.
Thank you, Sean. Can someone explain to me this fucking gap right here? Right? 1, 2, 3. Haaland is still by himself. Yeah? If my man, bear in mind, Doku played on the left-hand side this whole game. That's Maserati there that probably would have dealt with him, or Euro that would have dealt with him. They're all just sitting here chilling. They've actually all gone. Oh, he's not near me. I don't have a job to do. This one, I'm going to break him down eventually. I now understand why he looks like he's a world-class defender, but he will never be one. He will never be one. I'm saying this now. He will never be one, right? I don't even know if I have that fully to say that you will never be a football player. No? It's not. Don't have it. I'm going to get that clip. Yeah? So look at that gap there. No defense whatsoever. Do you want to press him? As the ball's traveling, you can go close him down. Doesn't do anything.
Is that Luke Shaw there, yeah?
Oh, that's Luke Shaw, of course.
You know what? As I was going to say before, it's 2025. Luke Shaw should not be in that team.
See, like I said at the beginning, he was at the scene of every crime in this game.
Yeah.
Every crime.
Never named him, but we all knew who he was talking about.
Right? Now look how the picture's changed. Ahmad has now got his skate almost made it. Doku's now decided to realize that the danger is inside here, not out there. Let them pass the ball to fucking Bernardo Silva on the wing, bro. He's going to turn and put the ball back. He's not going to go down the line and cross it. He's going to put the ball back in the middle. This is safety zone. This is danger. Now, like I said, I don't have the clip, so I think they all beat you. We all know how the goal went in it. Yeah. Now, the unlucky thing is, some people were cussing out Ugarte. Ugarte is the one that actually got the first block of the cross. Not him, and definitely not him. By the time the ball came to Foden, by the way, that is Foden right there. Who's marking him? Who's marking him?
Bruno.
That's Bruno.
Okay, Bruno's a criminal on tracking runs. He's a criminal.
Wait.
What's that game we done it again?
I think it's Fulham.
Was it Burnley? Fulham.
It was Fulham. And
Fulham,
I do have pictures of that as well. I don't even know. I do have pictures of that somewhere. So we all know, boom. We all know how that ended up. That's a goal. And we want to go back to a chance creation. This guy didn't score. He is a center midfielder. He has run from here in the first scene to walk past Ugarte. Ugarte is not even thinking about chasing him. He's gone to the ball. Now, I'm asking this, I have played football for a long time. Yeah, for a long time. If I know my centre-back is slow, I am not leaving him.
Is that
Maguire. If I know my
he's facing the wrong direction in that, because he's really betting that he's going to block that pass, and if he doesn't,
and actually, if you see the game, Haaland actually puts it this side of him, so his whole body weight is going to the right. Haaland puts it the other way. Yeah, but this guy is the criminal here. He's never going to get to that ball. That is a midfielder running past you. That's the slowest player in our team, possibly him too. You chase that man. You don't just go, I'm going to ball watch and leave it alone. Then we go to this goal. Right? I know it's a bit all over the place. I apologize because I've actually gone back and then forward.
It's cool, bro. Don't explain yourself.
Yeah. In this picture, there's Luke Shaw marking Haaland.
Yeah.
apparently.
That's funny.
Yeah. There's the lit world-class defender doing fuck all, right? There's Euro about to fight Dogu, which didn't go well. There's Maz, who as you know, eventually is going to dive into. Here's this dickhead that leaves Foden to try and press the young gun, then gets nutmegged. I don't even think I took a picture of that because no. Of course I did. There's the dickhead being nutmegged. There's another one trying to close down, but he was never close in the first place. There's Captain Fantastic and Buemo Sesko. I mean, look at the positions we're seeing the striker. Look at the positions we're seeing the striker. Yeah,
it's like him, the striker, your captain, and whoever that is on the top right there. It's like they're waiting for a counter attack. It's like they're waiting for you, man, to just magically win the ball somehow. Be ready to go.
Yeah, we're getting. I think I have one more picture of this because it was a hold hand sing along thing as the man went to go and score, right? Oh no, I didn't even do it. But this is the third goal. Oh, this is my favorite goal. This is my favorite goal. Yeah, because who are the three at the back? Shaw, Maguire. No. He's a right back.
Yeah,
he's a right back. This is our right back position.
Oh, is this play after a set piece or is it just normal play?
Yeah, so we were in this corner. Ahmad gave the ball to Mbuemo, and Mbuemo fixed it to someone here. They passed it along. They were trying to draw Man City out. Yeah. This is Shaw trying to pass the ball to Ugarte. I don't even know how you get this so wrong.
Oh, no.
This professional football player that gets paid $140 a week couldn't complete this pass. And again, why is this guy never world class? Well, he's watching this. He's watching this, by the way, lads. He's watching it.
No, but to be fair to him, he's not expecting my man, like you said, a professional footballer to leave the ball there.
I'm gonna go back to something I said, and I said this last year about Onana. You have effectively played for this team for a year as a professional, because I know I do it on Sunday, and I know other players. I tell other players on Saturday, what is the strengths and weaknesses of your teammates? Well, if you've got the slowest fucking defender here, he cannot be on his own, because you know this machine is probably one of the fastest strikers in the world, not in the league. To
be fair, I take it back because the Italian coaches, they always say defenders are supposed to be pessimistic. You know what I mean? As a defender, you should always be thinking.
Do you remember what I said last year? Why are none of our defenders expecting Onana to make a mistake when Onana makes a mistake all the fucking time? Our defenders are never reacting. That Crystal Palace goal that you guys scored, the one I hit the crossbar. Your striker said, yeah, I'm going forward because look at him. You know who this guy is. Our defenders, yeah, he's got that. Then when the ball came off the crossbar, striker's there by himself, tapping. Our defenders are still going like that. And then again, look at this. Not a clue about defending. We already know he can't run. Well, we've been saying it, right? Ugarte is there. Please tell me I took a picture of it. No, I didn't take a picture of the next one. Nah, I must find it. Nah, screw this. Hold on. I must find it. It's in one of my other charts. Nah, I must find it. I don't think you guys understand how angry I was when I was clipping this.
I've watched us get cooked by Barcelona, but at no point have I ever thought, you know what, let me go and take screenshots of the game.
I was angry. I was angry because I knew I was coming on this show.
That is another level of rage.
And I said, you know what? We're not going to any show unprepared. We are not going to any show unprepared. Let me see if I can go. Can I go backwards? Yep. Perfect. You guys will see heaven now, yeah? Let me. So this is a picture we had before. Yeah? That's him passing the ball to Ugarte. I have to assume it's Ugarte anyway, yeah? Look at the errors and mistake. One person in the wrong place. He's sort of fine. Professional football player can't pass. Slowest man. Why are you even in the opposition half? That's where the picture end up. Can we just go back again? One, two, 3, 4, 5. One man is here. Bernardo Silva is here, about to try and nick the ball, at least kick the player or something. From that picture to this. Now, Maguire, the only clearance you can do is here. Here. See that sign? It says Abu Dhabi. Hit that. Hit that. Maybe he can get out in time to control it. That's all you have to do. You fucking kidding me?
Whoa, how did it end up there? No. Go back.
Because what happened was it ricocheted, but Maguire decided to go forward with it as well, innit? And then Haaland just carried
the ball in this direction. I don't know who he was passing to, right? I don't know who Shaw was passing to, and I don't know if Maguire was trying to clear it out wide or clear it here. Because the ball did go here.
Go to the next
picture. The most outrageous thing on this planet. How is that? In football, we do this thing. The furthest, safest pass. Furthest, safest pass. Even if Maguire had turned on this ball and toe punted it to the keeper, that's the safest. That's a safe pass. If he had put it in that direction so we can continue the attack, that's a safe pass. This is not a safe pass. And again, I just want to say, Mr. World-Class defender, look at his body language, bro. Nah, you're not going nowhere.
No, but why is he position?
He's not.
No, but he's not changing his position. Doing. So that happened. He's still standing in the same place.
Same place. Here he is getting the move. Here he is as the move is breaking down. Here he is as Maguire is trying to clear it. Here he is as the move is broken down.
Look at that wicked offside track. Look at that wicked offside track.
And by the way, credit to him because he was about to run full speed. He actually slowed down to make sure he was onside.
No one weren't catching him, especially Maguire weren't catching him.
If he is there, maybe he fouls him.
Who?
If Maguire clears the ball out there, we don't even have to deal with this situation. If Luke Shaw can pass the ball 5 yards, even though, let's be honest, even if you got the ball to Ugarte, where the fuck is he going? Because Ugarte doesn't have a left foot to go over there.
Ugarte is the whole wrong pass to go there.
But this is what he attempted.
He has to be Maguire. He has to be hit.
Yeah, it has to be Maguire. You can't go Ugarte there.
Well, this is Luke Shaw we're talking about in 2025. I don't know what he's doing on this pitch in the first place.
I'm surprised you stay fit for so long.
Come to this, unfortunately, the manager has to hold the L for this one. Because
100%.
What's his name?
Martinez, I think he's not fully fit yet.
No, Maino's on the bench.
Maino was on the bench. But see, my biggest issue is, right, you've started Ahmad as the right wing back this whole time. Yeah? This whole time you started him on the right wing back. Why today you put him as a 10? Why don't you leave him there and then pause Maserati at the back three, who would be more comfortable in the back three anyway? Because he's mobile, he's strong, he's good at tackling, and he can play the ball out.
Maybe that's
put him there.
Maybe because
don't put Luke Shaw. Don't put Luke Shaw. I don't even know what other things have I got. Oh yeah, I just thought I'd make it clear that these guys, by the way, these guys are practically in a straight line. Right, they're in practically a straight line for
no. Go to world class centre back.
World class is still here. He's actually off the screen. That's how much he hasn't moved. He's actually off the screen. In fact, Mainu has seen the danger a little bit too late. Mainu has seen the danger before he decided he wants to move.
Yeah, he's funny.
But you know what? He should have let Kobe Mainu go. If you're not gonna play him, bruv, why are you keeping him there when these players are playing horrendous week in, week out?
Didn't Mainu
start? Well, here's my answer, because other people keep mentioning it. During the day,
he started. Hold on, now.
Mainu's the answer. Mainu should be playing. He should get sacked for not playing Mainu. Well, we played Mainu against Grimsby. He started that game. Do you know when we started scoring goals, Sean? When Bruno came on and played as a number 6 and spraying the ball long. So he's had a moment. He's had a chance. And that result that everyone keeps talking about and blaming the manager, but the man you've been begging for was on the pitch. He started. He couldn't stop anyone running off him either.
Like a manager comes in, and certain players, they just benefit, right? We saw it last season. obviously this is like an extreme extent, yeah. Gravenberch, yeah. New manager came in, boom. He's accelerated, yeah. Glasner, Mateta, bang, he's just gone up, yeah. And this is just
even Eze as well. If you want to chuck it in there, Water,
even Eze. Managers come in and certain players just flourish, yeah. Like you go to Madrid, Alonso, Arda Güler, bang. Do you know what I mean? There's always some players that benefit
as well.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Chouameni. There's players that just benefit. Who's benefited from my man?
Again, can't defend him. No one. Like, people are pointing to Bruno Fernandes, which is fine. But as you're pointing Bruno Fernandes, no, he's our best player in this team right now. And Buemo came to us overweight. I can't even say that with chest, to be honest. And I'll tell you why I can't say that with chest. I think he has a record of starting games and not winning. Pacific Euro. I don't think Euro's won any games he started.
No, he hasn't.
He's mad young though. But to be fair, when you look at him, you see the potential. Though. You see
I do see the potential. So I'm not actually cussing him out. I'm just saying. Can I just go through this chance as well? I'm sorry, I've gone up and down everywhere, but I just need to this chance. Yeah. You know, as little things happen during the game, right? Because at 1-0, I actually said it's so early. Don't worry. There's loads of minutes left. We can come back. Because obviously, I'm sitting here thinking about last year we played them and we won to the death, right? Because they couldn't score a second goal. I think, second goal, and we somehow snatched it at the end, right? So I said, don't worry. But there was certain passages of the game when I went, no, you should be worried. But don't let your emotions take over you. Yeah, this was one of the ones I was worried. Because again, world-class centre back, according to some fans. Right? Ugarte, I know that ball was crap. So he has, in that situation, that is a clear option. Right? You might even tap it to him for him to tap it back to you. But because he was going at speed, you can't. Right? Maz was right here, by the way. Sorry I didn't clip it because a channel sign was there, so I had to. Maz is here somewhere. There you go. Maz is there. Hey. And he attempts this one. And Dogu just went, I know you're not passing to Euro.
Man said I'm parallel, Look, he's trying to get that curve.
Powerful shot. Boom, into the midfielder. Cuts off all these players. I know what he was trying to do. But can I point out something as well? These two don't know how to cover anyone. We always point out that last goal and saw him. He just stayed at right back and watched the calamity, right? This man here is just watching. Yeah? Interception. Look where he is.
Oh, my days.
Look where he is.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Yeah, go on.
You see, as you're watching this and you've clipped everything here.
Mm-hmm.
Is your manager not to blame because he's picking these players week in, week out?
This is my point of this whole thing. It is not only the manager's fault. How can you... Okay, I can say manager's fault, you shouldn't be picking this man, right? This man specifically, you shouldn't be picking him. He can't be here, right? But even if you took him out, this man here is taking the fucking piss. He's right in the middle of the two other centre backs. Look what I've just posted for you, man, to view today. I imagine this is all the same game, you know.
Yeah, this is nasty work.
Yeah, and then
Abbas is doing Monday Night Football, you know.
Let's go to Fulham game. You know what? Did I do the whole thing? So, no, I didn't do the whole thing. I'll be back again. I think I'm gonna do just one. No, in fact, I'm not even gonna do the Fulham game. That's too far back. I'm gonna do the Burnley game. Give me a second. Let me draw for that now.
You see what the problem is here. You see what the problem is here is that yes, we can see everything, but these players are still getting picked, and players are still not getting, and they're not getting their chance from the bench.
Yeah,
I mean, look. Players that have left United, they've gone on to do some this weekend. Some of them have performed, isn't it? So
you know why I don't? I agree, and I think the only reason why I don't care, bruv, you had so many chances here. You didn't do it. Are you going to blame the man? Again, this is what I'm having a problem
but hold
with,
on,
right?
but 1 second. You see now, hold on, because I ain't finished yet. You see, some of them have gone on to do things this weekend. Is it a club? Is it the club? Like the managers, what he's telling them to do? Because the players that you got now, none of them are really performing. Ahmed has gone backwards. Mainu, it come like he can't even get a game, and he was one of the best players at your club at one point. Ahmed was the best player last season.
Yeah.
Sesko's coming. He must be regretting going over there because it's not working just yet.
He's got years on him. Lucky for him. But okay, let me answer.
Got years on him.
Let me answer.
So did Hoyland.
Let me answer the question because perfect. You said that guy's name. That run that Hoyland did to score his goal.
Haaland, yeah.
Hoyland, yeah. The one he scored in for Lazio. No, Napoli, sorry. Yeah. I can understand McTominay because I'll be honest with you, he was always a second striker. He was a striker in the reserve team. Where Jose is the one that brought him and said, you got loads of energy, play midfield. And then actually for Scotland as well, they played him at centre-back. So, like, he's always been one of those players. So I am not actually surprised by his goals. He's second striker. All he has to do is score. Pretty much the same amount of goals he scored at United that he scored last season. Hoyland's run, just the run that he made, he didn't make a run like that for almost a season. Then, we all watched Hoyland. We all watched him. He couldn't hold the ball up. He was catching. He spent the whole of last season catching wines like he's a soccer rave. Pause. But that's all he was doing.
I hear what you're saying, Abs, yeah? But what if he's been told, yeah, even though it's not his game, yeah? What if he's been told, I want you to hold the ball? But look, right, for instance.
this is nasty.
Look at I
thought I have gone nuts. You know that? I thought I had gone nuts. So I'm glad you know
because you know what I'm saying?
I was holding it in. I was like, let me let man cook in it. But you're taking liberties now.
Nah,
he's been told to twerk on, man. Nah, what kind of fire?
No. Nah, hold on, 1 second. Yeah, you did. Now, but what if he's been told, what if he's been told, I want you to try and hold out the ball a bit more, even though it's not his game, yeah? Because if you look at Bruno Fernandes now, he's been told to run back and, like, defend. You don't want that man defending because he just lets the runners run off him. He ain't got that in his head, you understand? So some of these things these players have been told, you got to wonder, like, is it because of what the manager's telling them to do, what he wants to do, and it's not in their locker?
I can answer that straight away for you, yeah? Hoyland done it for 2 managers. You can't tell me both managers were telling Hoyland to hold up the ball.
Yeah,
you can't tell me Ten Hag told him to hold up the ball, and then Amorim came and said, no, you hold up the ball as well. Because, okay, Ten Hag I can understand, because his last good striker was Hala, if I remember, from Ajax.
Yeah.
Now that was that, yeah. He held up the ball sometime, right? But Amorim's striker never held up the ball. He was always running channels. He was always trying to get him behind. And you're seeing him now at Arsenal. When he gets success, it's him running in behind. When he looks pathetic, it looks like he's wearing jeans, is when he's trying to hold up the ball. So there's no way that you're going to tell me Amorim's been telling him for the last year and a half to hold up. Work on, man, hold up the ball.
I was enjoying the agenda, but I can't take it seriously because this same guy was always bringing up my man's record in Serie A.
Imagine. It's why sometimes you have to just wonder what he's doing and just answer calmly.
I tried to keep a straight face, but I couldn't.
No, but you know what? I think even Onana caught man of the match as well for the match, innit?
He did, but again, I'm not.
You are diabolic.
Are we really like okay? Are we really?
I said bring him back here.
Don't never.
The manager told him to spill the ball.
All right, sorry. Let me just finish off my delete and show hate. I'm gonna do a nice extensive one later.
Was that Rashford assist as well this weekend?
6-0. 6-0. So wait, it's only in a 6-0 game that you can get assist, but all the other games you see your man trying to take him off.
Sorry, it's one more than in Mbeumo, you know. That's crazy.
Mbeumo's got goals. Mbeumo's got goals. Don't do that. Mbeumo's got goals. Don't do that. because Rashford don't have goals. Let's just make that.
Yeah, but Rashford got wins under his name right now.
Yeah, it's good to be carried by other people. You're right, Sean. You're right.
Remember, football is a
You're
team
right.
game.
He's played what? 4 games, 1 assist, and that now you're trying to compare him to a Burmo? Big man.
Sorry, my bro. We wasn't here for the other games. I'm only commenting what was just happening. Sorry.
Yeah. Recency bias, yeah.
Oh my word.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go through this really last year because I thought this is brilliant. There's a man crossing the ball. There's the guy that should close it down. There's my super fantastic centre back. There's my other centre back that doesn't know how to cover. The ball goes over all 3 of them. For my man to be here to tap it in.
Can I ask you a question, Abs, again?
No, hold on. Go back to the previous picture, because what are we saying about Euro in that situation?
Euro has him.
Yeah, but he's got his back to him. I don't know if he even knows my man's there.
These two are
he can see that guy.
Actually, to be honest, I'll tell you what, right? Because when you're watching a game live, he's actually panicking and trying to get here. He, young man, if he had just stayed with his man, he had the right to do exactly what Luke Shaw did in this video, in this clip, and start jumping around and pointing at people. Do you know Luke Shaw pointed at other people in this clip after this clip? Luke Shaw pointed. I said, "Yo, what? That's your man. This man here. This man here. This man right here. Oh, I wish I could circle you a million times. This man right here, who can see his centre back partner, right, and can't see the striker, pointed at everyone else.
But you know,
covering my man.
Do you know? I want to know what is De Ligt's actual position? Is he in the center of the?
He's the center of the 3. He's the center of the 3. So what happened was, right, the striker got the ball here. De Ligt followed in. Luke Shaw half filled in. Then obviously when the striker's giving the ball to a midfielder, the striker's made literally a run like that to get here. De Ligt was telling Delo to go and close down his man. But in that moment he was telling him, Delo was arguing back to him. He was like, no, but... Right? And in that 3 seconds, striker sprinted here.
Yeah.
And Delo finally tried to go and stop the cross. Obviously didn't make it. De Ligt lost his man completely in that 3 seconds. 2 seconds even, if you want to call it that. And then in that minute where he's lost his second, this brother, ball watching galore. Because this guy ran past him. I'm not sure, I'm not even lying to you. The guy ran like this around Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw said nothing and just watching the ball and just left the blue t-shirt just go past him. Right? And as I said, he's tried to get there. He's never going to get there. There's no point even trying. But this is the one I think that sent me. That is their tallest striker there. The ball's already been thrown up. I can't really tell you where it is in this. Here, it's somewhere here. They've done this twice. They've done this once already. Casemiro's challenging him for the header. As you can tell, Casemiro's not left the floor. My man's already off the ground. Yeah, so it gets flicked on. Then here, bearing in mind, that's our greatest centre-back. I think that's Euro. In the behind this is Luke Shaw, who wins the header and flicks it to him. Yeah. My man strikes, keeper pats it, striker gets in. Look at Luke Shaw, watching. Look at De Ligt, watching. Euro is the one that's over there trying to dive in to tackle. I'm telling you guys, yeah, 4 games in a row, I have watched these two watch other people suffer. But him is the most diabolical one. Him. And I think there's extra spice with this because he shouldn't be fucking here. And I think that's it. And this is my last message for everyone. How to support Man United without dying.
I say that's a bestseller,
yeah. That is the bestseller. Everyone go find this book. Sure is on Amazon. Right?
Boy.
Or do the other thing, the safest thing is play FIFA or Call of Duty while Man United's game's going on.
No. You got to watch.
Nah, you don't have to watch. Don't listen to no pain. Don't listen to no pain. I'm gonna do more extensive one later, but I just thought I'll share this for our channel because when people say it's all the manager, right? I understand your dislike of the manager, and you're right. That story of the barbers, you can do that as well. Yeah, I understand it, but please look at the tools he's working with.
Yeah, but
look at these players.
I hear what you're saying, yeah. But some players have come in now. Nothing's changed. A big team like what you lot say you are, and but everybody knows that you are, this should not be tolerated. Anybody else, they would have wanted them gone straight away.
Oh no, that's why I've got to the point where I generally don't say the word manager out until there's usually like a score line or
it's just not enough. you want more. You got Chelsea next. You want more.
I don't even care about any of that, right? Sorry, I just have to share this because this was so interesting to watch. Yeah. The Red is our striker. Did not get a touch in any of the boxes.
He's like a midfielder.
Bro. Bro.
So
you know when you mentioned you said Tesco and I made a face. This is why. How can a striker not touch the ball in the box once? And obviously they don't count the one that he handballed and took a shot. Like they don't count that, right? But anyway, even that one, he took the touch outside, then ran into the box and ended. Yeah, this is embarrassing, guys.
Yeah, that's terrible.
This is embarrassing.
That's terrible.
But anyway.
It is what it is. Anyway, let's Sean, away to Burnley. Got the dub.
Yep.
What say you?
Mate, we ain't been good this season, you know. Listen. Hot palpitations. You see this team? Always this last minute. Nah, brother. I want to see. Yo.
I saw on the right back. I was like, yo, what's going on?
He played against Arsenal as well.
He scored a banging free kick, and he was actually all right, to be fair.
Do you know what? He does all right from right back still. I'm not even going to lie. He does do okay from right back, but we ain't been convincing. But like I said, we're getting the dubs, innit?
Can I say this without you pointing out my team? Because every time I ask you a question, it somehow comes back to United. So
no, I'm not going to do that. There's no point. That's bullying right now.
Shut up. You do every time. Don't try that crap. Anyway, can I just say,
yes,
I think last season when we were doing the show, I think Kuda said it and I said it, that there was something about Liverpool that they weren't brilliant at. The way they were playing wasn't brilliant, but they just kept getting the results. And I think I haven't watched all the games. I've only watched 2. And let's be honest, I turned off because I could tell what was happening. The only one I didn't watch was Burnley. The only one I didn't watch was Burnley. And even that one, yeah, I kept hearing, Burnley are doing so well. They're defending, they're blocking out, da-da-da-da-da. So even in my head, I went, I'm sure I'm going to see the result at some point. And of course, an ex-United player is the one that took penalty away. We couldn't have any other way this season.
What was funny about that penalty? It's not even a debatable idea. It's so bait. Even you know that it wasn't so. The player was just like
he turned around to put his head down straight away.
You know what? I saw the picture of that. That's what I saw. Someone sent it in the group and goes, "Dickhead," and I was just thinking, "Oh no." Well, it's done now, right? But basically what I was trying to ask you is, are you worried that this is going to continue and then could get in the way of a successful season?
Hold on. Say that again.
The way that you guys are getting results but not playing well, are you concerned it's going to continue? And how long it continues might hamper a successful season for you guys.
So not playing well and you're still getting the 3 points.
Yeah, but that's always it's never a good thing to continue that for a long period.
But listen, do you know what? If we don't play well for the whole season and get 3 points every single game, I could care less. All I want to see is that title lifted again, innit? I'll be honest, I don't care, bruv.
So you're not worried that the not playing well might lead to you having more draws, maybe a loss here and there? You just think, okay, as long as they get the 3 points.
To be honest, I don't know about the loss situation because we've played the team that's finished twice, 3 times in a row, second, innit? and we've beaten them. We're not playing well, so
Well, he didn't come for United, but Arsenal definitely got
There's nasty work.
but do you get what I'm saying? Like they apparently they're the best team. They've got the best squad. Apparently, according to certain individuals, like Arsenal fans, they've got the best squad. So if we can beat them not playing well, what chance does the rest of the league stand? If I'm going by what they're saying,
I'll be honest, you do have a point there, and I can't even argue with that. To be honest,
I can argue too much because I think there's more likelihood they're gonna get better than they're gonna get worse.
But to be honest, they can't get much. They can't get worse. If I'm honest, they can't get worse.
The most concerning thing I did see in this game, though, it wasn't really even defensively. I thought the keeper, I was like, the Burnley keeper ain't really done that, really. Like, you don't never the keeper work like that. Do you get me? Like normally, I'll be like, oh, okay, the Pepper, this keeper is having a great.
Do you know what? Do you know what you say? I get what you're saying because they don't make enough opportunities. They don't take enough shots.
It looks nice, but there's no shots that results in the play.
And the thing is, they keep the ball for long periods of time, but there's no substance to it. There's no end product to it. But the good thing I've got to look forward to is Isaac still ain't played yet. Yeah.
Do you think? I think he's because they can't drop. There's no way they can drop Gapco because I actually think Gapco has been your best attacker of the three. Yeah, obviously Salah just does what Salah does, but he's. I think Gapco has been really good this season.
Do you know? To be honest with you. You see, yesterday when I was watching that game, and I was watching Salah, and I was thinking, bruv, when are you going to take this guy off? When are you going to take him off? Like, just give him a break. Just take him off for now. You understand? Because he ain't really doing too much right now. And like I said, I'm not saying that it's.
But can I ask you a question? Because it's a Twitter question, to be honest, right? I haven't done anything yet. I ain't done no hate watches or any hateful comments because I think it's too early. Are you concerned that the other 100 million man has not really made a dent yet in this? Or is it new league? You're going to give him 10 games or 10 more games to get into his stride?
Oh, you want to bring up 10 games now? But when I bring up 10 games now, I know.
I've never done that to you. I've never done that. I've never done that.
Could have. When I asked him the other day.
Every time you do 10 games.
When I asked him the other day about 10 games, man tried to brush me off.
It was aimed at United, so don't come to me about it. I'm not going to answer if it's United. But since you brought up 10 games 2 weeks ago, it's not even. I don't even care about 10 games. I'm asking you, when are you going to start getting worried about his output or I can't even read his performances? And I'll tell you why. Because I've seen the ugliest stat come out, right? And Sky Sports love defending, or is it BBC? When they're putting stats of his running. And I'm just looking at that and going, yeah, this is not a good sign.
Well, he's still young. He's got time on his hands.
Okay. No, I'm not even gonna go early on my man, because you never know in it. But
hey, by the way, I'm not going early. I'm just asking when. When do we start talking?
My thing is Liverpool and Madrid. We have this problem where it's very rare you get number 10 that fits into the team. Like, an actual number 10. Last one is Coutinho. Do you get me? Number 10. Obviously, you could argue Firmino was kind of number 10, fake strike, whatever. But still, number 10s, and you've already got 3 attackers. It's very difficult to do it. It's very, very difficult. Like, maybe I'm more talking about the balance of the team. I just think that it's a bit too loose, bro. I'm like, Gravenberch and my man, they got a little bit too much work because you got 3 attackers. So it's only really 2 midfielders in McAllister and Gravenberch. Them man have to really hold it down. Obviously, these guys have to work hard as well. Like Gapco tracks back, whatever. Yeah. But I'm like, the balance is not. But you're obviously going to outscore most teams. But the play is a bit. I don't know, man. I think it's not direct enough now. It's a bit too sideways.
I think a lot of teams have pretty much figured out how to stop a 10, which is why most teams do 1 holding mid and 2 10s, so that when you're getting used to one, the other midfielder can get involved, and then they keep changing like that. Rather than having an out 10 who's, because when you go an out 10, you're basically saying he's meant to be the only he's going to be the most creative person on the pitch, and things that have to go through him. Because
the weird thing with that is Salah, the last couple of seasons, has been very creative. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Sometimes you can have too many chefs in the kitchen. You're right.
You know what I mean? But then Salah, but the thing is, Salah is reached that level of like he ain't getting dropped in. It's like,
yeah.
Because look at it. He was poor the whole game. Who scored the pick? Salah. Yeah. There was another game as well, a few days where he was like, oh, he's poor. He ended up with an assist and a goal or something. I can't remember. There's one game like that. Yeah. He's just one of them players.
Usually every game. I'll be honest with you. When I do catch a Liverpool game, I'm like, this guy ain't doing nothing. All of a sudden, 2 goals.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Last season, I think last season and the season before, where they didn't win the league, yeah, I think he's been doing a lot more, man. Like some of the through balls he was putting in, the assists, yeah, especially to Dawizi and that. Like he's actually been, you know what I mean?
And you know,
he's been old, 30 goals, 30 assists.
Yeah, but you see, the problem is now we've got a striker that will finish them. You understand? Put them same through balls through, bro. I want to see that again.
Yeah, but then I don't know. It's.
But
I don't get. Do you know who I'm concerned about though? The one I'm like, he needs to be careful. Is that Kirkers? I was expecting more out of him, yeah, and I don't really like what I'm seeing.
Hey, he's wild. You know that.
Other games, like I've seen him get bullied a few times. I'm not even talking about this game, even the game before. Yeah,
Madueke.
Yeah, man. I'm like, this guy, he needs to wake up, bro. Because otherwise,
Madueke would give quite a few people problems. You know, I've actually been impressed with him.
Madueke, the man are crying about the signing, but it's a good signing.
Yeah, end up being a very good signing for them.
My man's injured, and he's doing the job. Do you know what I mean? When they need to rotate, when my man's back, you got competent players that come in. Yeah, I mean, it's better than flipping Martinelli, bro. That road runs around like with his head down. Like,
you know what? I'm good. Like, I think the only game I watched fully was I think it was against Bournemouth, and I just kept seeing this guy diving into challenges, and I was just like, brother, you can't do this the whole game.
Yeah,
you got a yellow card today. You got a yellow card as well this game.
Yeah, he did here first.
He got stopped early.
Yeah. He done a stupid dive, got a yellow card, and then he made another foul in the middle of the park, and Slot said, you know what, before you get sent off, I'm taking you off.
Yeah.
Scott Parker wasn't smart enough to take off his player. You see what the problem is? You see the problem is
red, though, isn't it?
No, it's 2 yellows he got.
2 yellows.
What? It doesn't say that.
He got his 2 yellows. He got.
Shame.
He possibly could have got a straight red for the McAllister challenge, because I was thinking, I don't know how it's not a red. Was it because he never broke his ankle? Why he didn't get the red? But hey,
yeah, that's crazy.
But you see, the thing is with Liverpool, and I said it earlier on in the season. You see, the problem could be is that we've brought in a whole load of new players all at one time, and we've seen it before where you bring in a whole load of players, and it don't work. So I'm glad that we've managed. Yeah, it takes. Some instances it don't work because Tottenham.
I'm not gonna lie.
We've done it before.
This is me hating now, because I don't have this privilege at Madrid with Barcelona there. Like, this is me, my hate. I think you just have good rivals. Yeah, Man City. I know they beat United. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that impressed. Yeah, like every other game they've played, even the ones they won against Wolves. Yeah. He's not been that impressive. To be honest, even this United game, if certain man were finishing, you could have ended up with a little surprise. Surprise result. So I don't really trust Man City. Then you move on to
Arsenal. What's scary about Man City? I honestly came to this game thinking we're going to beat them. I thought the timing is right. The way they've been performing is just not quite them.
And they had a lot of injuries as well.
And the injuries as well. And then, our boys decided must have been thought they were going to win as well.
You don't know what he did, but I'm saying for these men, Arsenal is your main challenger, and it's Arsenal, innit? So you've got breathing room in it. You know what I mean? You got breathing room. That's all I was saying. Like you go.
Do you know how mad it is for you to say your only challenge is Arsenal? It's Arsenal, innit?
No, because if it was that Man City from before, Like, right? If I believe Man City were the Man City that they were a few before, I'll be like, yo, it's gonna be a tight one this season. You know, who I don't know if you will get it over the line. Yeah, but Arsenal. Yeah, man, I think you'll be alright, man. you'll be alright.
But that's the. I remember when I said this, I said, look, we've played them already, not playing well, and we've still beat them. So
we know what happens. We know what happens when it gets to the important part of the season. And you know what I mean? We know what happens. You know what I mean? So,
well, they've got the striker that they've been crying for, isn't it?
Boy,
I know he scored goals, but even I know they don't.
Yeah,
think that's
it's just. But it's looking very flat track bullyish. You know what I mean? It's looking.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean? Yeah. It's
who's he scored against? Is it? It was 2 against Leagues. And one of them was absolutely shocking. No, both goals was absolutely shocking.
One was a penalty.
Mm.
One was a penalty that you should have given to the young kid.
That earned it, yeah. And then the other one was the defender must not have been there because you're gonna let him turn as slow as he was, and then let him dribble as slow as he was. Must have not been there. But yeah, like. But then again, he is a goal scorer, so he scored his goals.
Yeah,
you know it's mad. I was just thinking about this here. This is the last thing for me before we close it. I was just thinking about this. Is gonna sound mad, but it is what it is. We're back now, innit? Yeah. You know, I was just thinking as you was talking about something about Arsenal, and I said, "Oh, it's Arsenal, innit?" When I actually look at Arsenal and how they played against Liverpool, even though they lost that game, the squad that they have, it's not great, but I think it's actually a decent squad here. I just try to imagine all the players that are Arsenal, if it was Chelsea, how's that? I would actually believe, oh yeah, they've got a good chance, you know. But because it's Arsenal.
What are you saying? Arteta can't comprehend? No. I
don't know. I think it's just that club. I just think they will just falter. Yeah, I think they'll just falter. Yeah. Because they actually look decent. They look very defensively strong, and that's what you needed it for league to be. You know, it's hard to score against Arsenal, right? Yeah, but they score 1 goal. If they score 2, it's almost a guaranteed double. You know what I mean? So you would think yes, but you just know it will be Liverpool have dropped points, take advantage. Arsenal will drop points. That's what happened last season. Liverpool
they've signed
points,
well though.
Arsenal drop points.
They've signed well.
That's what I'm saying. Look at it. They rested Rice. They rested Rice. Had Zubimendi playing. I mean, he scored a worldie. That first goal he scored. Yeah. The midfield.
Can I ask a quick question about Arsenal? Right, because I've heard this publicly, but like I said, I am not really concentrating on any other team. Because against us, for instance, first game of the season, not that we've improved from this point and gone and taken it on. I thought they were very lucky to even come out with a point in that game.
No, they should have lost. They should have lost that game. You know,
right? And I felt like this is Arsenal from last season again. Is all from corners, and I think I took the mick out of yesterday. I didn't watch the game, so I can't, and I haven't seen the highlights. I took the mick and said, someone said, Arsenal scored 2-0. I said, corner again, right? And it actually was because that was Zubimendi's goal. Came from a corner. I said, guys,
that was a sick volley. Stop being nasty. That's a.
I haven't watched the game or the goal, so I can't be nasty if I'm trying. If I'm saying this,
that's nasty.
I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm actually not trying. Don't worry. When
watch the goal. Watch the. You know what? Even if he watches the goal, he's probably gonna say, "Now, Sales should have saved that." He was right.
No, I just heard it was a deflection. That's what I heard, but I don't know if it's true. I haven't watched it. Can't judge. Can't judge.
Fair enough. Fair. Now, I think goal scoring wise, I think they might struggle to break teams down. Do you know what I mean? That's why they heavily rely on the set pieces and all that. Do you know what I mean? But defensively, they're strong. Man. Timber looks good. Like even that. Look at the people that had that Mosquera, the sign from Valencia.
He looks brilliant, man.
Yeah, he looks very good. Do you get what I mean? Like the players that they had, is it Miles Lewis Kelly, whatever his name? He's on the bench right now. He's holding bench. Yeah, that's a quality player that can come in when someone's injured or to think it. Like so, they're covering defensively, great. They're covering midfield is also decent, but the attack is still a bit lacking for me. It's still a bit lacking.
Yeah, that left Martinelli, that needs to die a death in 2025. That can't carry on, bro. Because
that's his favorite player. That's his favorite player.
In fact, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Keep playing Martinelli. I do enjoy it. Carry on.
But yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Palace, boy, they do what Palace do, innit? You know what I mean? Give them a big team, they're gonna show up. Give them a newly promoted team at home, they're gonna do foolishness. Yeah? 0-0 at home to Sunderland. I mean, Sunderland actually looked decent. I'm not gonna lie. Even in that game, I was like, boy, I'll take the point. You know the way we're playing right now, but it's Crystal Palace. This is why Crystal Palace, guaranteed to finish between 13th and 10th. You know what I mean? This is it's the results like this. You know why
Did
they don't push on.
Mark Gay play for you? Lot?
Did Mark Gay play for us?
I didn't even look to check, you know.
I don't remember if he played. You know what I mean? I know you got your little agenda, bro. You know what I mean? Huh? Your little gay agenda. Leave him, bro. Leave him. The deal collapsed. Relax.
Yeah, that's it. It can collapse.
Yeah, I mean, you can get him next summer or something. You know what I mean?
No, I was only asking because I know that he was saying that he ain't going to be the captain no more. So that's why I was just trying to see if he played.
Oh boy, he needs to think about the World Cup. You know what I mean? You want to throw tantrums, then you're not going to make the World Cup. So he needs to get his priorities right. You know, like that. It's a World Cup, yeah. You know, we saw Kobe Mainoo twerking to leave Man United because of the World Cup.
Right. So just to answer your question, Sean, he played and he's still the captain.
Oh, he played and he's still captain,
yeah. The agenda is strong. The agenda is strong.
Just a question that I was asking, bro.
Now, because Palace was playing same time as Madrid, I wasn't watching. I had it on my phone. All I just saw, every time I looked down, I just see Sunderland attacking. I was like, what's going on? As every time I'm looking, Sunderland are going forward. What is going on? But yeah, anyway, it is what it is, guys. It's been a pleasure. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll see you again next week.
We back.
Back.